favorite players. The Phillies at the San Francisco Giants for game number 2, round number 2 of the 3-game series. And the Phillies did not do good last night. They lost 3-1, they lost last night, which was terrible. And it was not a good game for the Phillies last night, and they didn't have a good game last night. So let's see if we can try to do better than last night. Because last night was horrible. Because last night was not their best game, and because last night they lost 3-1, which is terrible. And we got Tom Walker pitching for the Phillies tonight, and we got Bobby Ray pitching for the Giants tonight. And so the Phillies players are not playing tonight. There's no Bryce Stott, there's no JT Realmuto, there's no Brandon Marsh, and Matt Kepler. So and the Phillies gonna game 53 and 38 this season, and the Giants gonna game 50 and 42 in the season. So that's gonna be one of those games. This tonight we gotta come out here with wins because we're gonna need this. Because we're gonna need this tonight because we need the Phillies to be better than they did last night, and we don't want to lose to the Giants again because losing this team would be the worst thing to do. And it's another late game though, another late game tonight. So if y'all can stay up late for this one, if you can't stay up all the way to like 12:30, then I understand because how late it is. What's up, Jay? What's up, King Jay? What's up, Star Wars 99? Yeah, so here goes the Phillies start lineup. We got Trey Turner, Castle, and Bryce Harper, Alabama, Nick Castellanos, Alvin Kim, and Miley Sosa, Rafael Michon, and Johan Rojas. That's your Phillies start lineup. The Giants have different jerseys they got here. So come out the bat for the Phillies. We got Trey Turner the bat for the Phillies. No Phillies fans on base. 0 outside the first period. Alright, we're gonna pitch in the free Trey. Everybody catching the ball room. Alright, we're gonna pitch in Trey between the power one. Alright, we're gonna pitch in Trey. Where Trey Turner flies out to the left field. Hill and Trey Turner's out to the one. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies. We got Kyle Smoker next to bat for the Phillies. No Phillies fans on base. 0 outs, top of the first period. 1 out, top of the first period. And Bobby regular history is swinging away, but Castle flies out sharply to the right fielder. Right again, the Whiskey, and Castle was out, catching one. So coming up next, the bat of the Phillies, we got 3-time MVP, Bryce Harper next to the bat of the Phillies. No Phillies fans on base, 2 outs, top of the first inning. Harper Nation. Harper Nation. Harper Nation. Well, guys, I'm glad the Bryce Harper jersey on the Washington game. I just want to put it over here. And Bryce Harper is for time, Bryce Harper right in the middle of the single base zone. And by the way, got a pitch me, Bryce, running catching on the whole I'm looking at the pitch right to swing at the 5-1-1. I'm looking at the pitch right swing at the 5-1-1 and 2. And Bobby Ray got the pitch coming up for you, Bryce, get ready for it. And Bryce Harper grounds out to the second baseman, Casey Smith to the first baseman, Dominic Smith. And Bryce Harper's out, Bryce Harper 0-1. And that's 3 out to the Phillies. So we have a score game with Joe. Moving on to the bottom of the first, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Giants turn the bat. Let's see if the Giants can even turn the bat at the bottom of the first. I'm gonna go. We got Tom Walker pitching, yo. Tom Walker going to come out there. If he messes up this damn game, I ain't got no hope for the Phillies right there. Because Tom Walker is like a bad news bears right now. Here we're back, guys. So here we go, guys. So we got heroes from the back for the Giants. The Giants play the Rays. 0 top the first. Here we go. Look at the Giants. So we got heroes. We got Raphael Devers, Willie Adams, Matt Chapman, Mike Yadowski, Casey Smith, Honey Lee, Dominic Smith, and Patrick Bailey. That is your Giants star right now. To come to bat for the coming back for the Giants. We have heroes coming back for the Giants. The Giants players are 0 outs. Bottom of the first. Here we go. Top one got a pitch going to go. Here we go. The ready for it. Run that catch goes to strike one. The top one going to pitch here. Run that catch goes to ball to one. The top one going to pitch here. Away for hero was fired out to the right field. Nick Castellanos, who was down. Coming up next to bat for the Giants, we have Raphael Devers coming next to bat for the Giants. The Giants players are 1 out, bottom of the first. Here we go. Tom Walker got a pitch going to play Devers. Ready for a run that catch goes to ball below. Tom Walker got a pitch for Devers. Run that catch goes to strike one to 1-1. And Tom Walker got a pitch going to play Devers. Ready for a run that catch goes to ball 2 to 2-1. And Tom Walker got another pitch going to play Devers. Ready for it. Run that catch goes to ball 3 is a 3-1. Well, we can't say that so much because we don't know that the game just started. We can't start thinking the worst right now. And Tom Walker got another pitch going to play Devers. Ready for it. Run that catch goes to straight 2 the 3-2 the full count. I always tell him to start eating, but you know, Rob Thompson came with this idea. God damn it. And Tom Walker got another pitch going to play Devers. Ready for it. And that is ball 4. And Raphael Devers is walked and will race the first base for the Giants. Way to go, Tom Walker. You walked Raphael Devers, just like your name is called Walker for a reason. Your last name is called Walker. You walked Raphael Devers. Tom Walker, you stink, man. So coming up next to bat for the Giants, we have William Davis. Next to bat for the Giants, we got one Giant playing first base, 1 out, bottom of the first. Here we go. Tom Walker got a pitch going to play Willie Gray for a runner catch goes to strike on 1. And Tom Walker got another pitch going to play Willie Gray for it. Swing and a miss, and that strike 2 is 0-2. I can't get mad at it all because today guys went to my dermatologist appointment and everything went good. Doctor saw what everything she needed to see on me and you know the assistant before to come in there. Well, it turns out guys that I do have eczema soon. And I got some little stuff they gave me that will help. Of course they got some two big tubes of different medicines that will help. So I got eczema, guys, but it's not contagious. I got eczema, but it's not contagious, so it's just that will help and see what that would do. Yeah, so I can't take hot showers no more. So I have to take lukewarm showers now. I can't do the hot ones no more. So I make sure that the showers will be in the middle, like mixture of like hot and warm, but not too cold, not too hot, but just like in the middle. Yeah. And Tom Walker got another pitch coming in for you, really great for a runner catch. The balls in third, the balls 1-2. Tom Walker another pitch for you, really runner catch goes the ball 2-2-2. Tom Walker another pitch for you, really great for you, swing it down when it's a 5 balls to 2-2. And that's what I found out here. I told her everything about it, and she's going to come away from me. And it doesn't change her feelings for me because at the end of the day, it's not scared of me because I got this. Just I don't want to say it to our friends because I'm embarrassed by it now that I know what I have. I'm embarrassed by it now. I know what it is. It's so embarrassing, so. And Tom Walker, the pitch going to be really great for you. Swing it out when it goes right into the sand. That's another 5 balls, still 2-2. And Tom Walker, the pitch going to be really great for it. And William Davis asked for a timeout. William Davis, give up in the back to my base rules. Shot 2, we watched him with 6 legs. And Tom Walker, the pitch going to be really great for it. Run that catch goes is ball 3, it's a 3-2, the full count. After that, playing called that. I can't that something. That boy caught that ball. That's saying something. And Tom Walker got another pitch in there for you, Willie Gray boy. And Tom Walker threw a pitch over to his first baseman, Bryce Harper, to make sure that Rafael Devers got the first base bag. Pickerton won at first base. And Tom Walker got another pitch in there for you, Willie Gray boy. And William Davis flies out to left fielder Alec Kim. And William Davis is out. See, I like Alec Kim playing first base and in the outfield. But the outfield is way better than goddamn basketball, I'll tell you that much. So coming up next to bat for the Giants, we have Matt Chapman. Coming next to bat for the Giants, we got one Giant playing on first base, 2 outs, Bob in the first, here we go. Tom Walker got a pitch in there for Chapman, get ready for it. Right now, catch goes, ball through. Tom Walker got another pitch in there for Chapman, get ready for it. You swing at that one, that's a 5 balls, 1-1. And I gotta come in. People, everybody catching baseballs in the stands, like, And Tom Walker got another pitch in there for you, Chapman, get ready for it. And Matt Chapman grounds out to the first baseman, Bryce Harper, and Matt Chapman is out. And that's 3 outs for the Giants. So we still have scores game, ladies and gentlemen. That's the end of the first, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the second inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn to bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do. They turn to bat at the top of the second. And the 3 Philly players in the bat at the top of the second will be Alec Bohm, Nick Castellanos, and Alec Kim. And you know what's funny, guys? We got number 3 and 4 in the lineup. I don't know, Bryce. So you know that's the same something. Mr. Market said, "My mother is my own girlfriend and get to be there." Someone's gonna sing to each other. And things like that, we gotta definitely do that. And then I gotta give her the gift. I gotta face it, player. I give her that, and then and wait till the 19 was there. Then we have the second day with. We have to get the teacher released for first term soon. No, right? We got number 3 and 4 in the lineup together. The first time ever. So coming at the bat for the Phillies, we got Alec. Coming at the bat for the Phillies, we got Alec Bohm. Coming at the bat for the Phillies, no Philly players on base. 0 outs, top of the second. Here we go. Bobby Ray got the pitch in there for you. Alec Ray for it. Right catch goes ball to and Bobby Ray got another pitch in there for you. Alec Ray for it. Right catch goes ball 2-0. And Bobby Ray got another pitch in there for you. Alec Ray for it. Right catch goes ball 3-0. No, we have 3 and 4 in the lineup, which is number 3 was Bryce Harper, and then number 4 was Alec Kim. That's the same line. Yeah, because that's like, And Bobby Ray got another pitch coming for you. Alec Ray for it. You swing at that one, that's a 5 balls and 3-1. And Bobby Ray got another pitch coming for you Alex Rayford. He swinging that one, goes right into the stands, and that's a 5 balls, a 3-2 to Book Hill. And Bobby Ray got another pitch coming for you Alex Rayford. He swinging that one, that's another 5 balls, still 3-2. And Bobby Ray got another pitch coming for you Alex Rayford. He swinging that one, that's another 5 balls, still 3-2. And Bobby Ray got another pitch coming for you Alex Rayford. And that is ball 4. And Alec Boom is walked to advance to first base for the Phillies. This is Alec Boom's first walk of the game. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Nick Castellanos next to bat for the Phillies. We got 1 PB on first base, 0 outs, top of the second. Here we go. Nick the stick, Nick the stick, Nick the stick. Bobby Ray got a pitch coming up with Castellanos great boy. He's swinging down with the 5 balls on 1. Come on, Castellanos. Come on, Castellanos. We need better production out of you. Because last night, you couldn't hit nothing. You were getting struck out every goddamn time. It was annoying. And Bobby Ray got another pitch coming up with Castellanos great boy. Rodney's catching good as the Royals win the win. And Bobby Ray got another pitch coming up with Castellanos great boy. Rodney's catching good as strike 2 is 1-2. And Bobby Ray got another pitch coming up with Castellanos great boy. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Nick Castellanos is out. Nick Castellanos, you're 0 for 1 with your first strikeout. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. It was a terrible bat for Nick Castellanos. That was terrible. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Otto Kemp next to bat for the Phillies. We got 1 people on first base, 1 out, top of the second. Here we go. Bobby Ray got a pitch in there for you, Otto great boy. Rodney catching good, that strike 1 is on 1. And Bobby Ray got a pitch in there for you, Otto great boy. That ball's in the dirt, that's a ball's with a 1. And Bobby Ray got another pitch coming for you, Otto great boy. He swinging that one, that's a foul tip, that's a 1-2. And Bobby Ray got another pitch coming for you, Otto great boy. That ball's in the dirt, that's a ball 2, it's a 2-2. And Bobby Ray got another pitch coming for you, Otto great boy. He swinging that one, that's a 5 balls, it's a 2-2. And that was love out to love out kid. We want him to do good disobey. And Bobby Ray got another pitch coming for you, Otto great boy. He swinging that one, that's another 5 balls, still 2-2. Oh, and by the way, guys, everybody, y'all can go on to the the Phillies.com/votes thing and vote for you gotta vote for the best bad boy ever. And guys, can y'all vote Adam to be able to be the bad boy in the All-Star game? Cause the Phillies bad boy Adam has to get you gotta vote for the best bad boy ever. And I hope our Phillies bad boy Adam gets the chance to represent the Phillies in the All-Star game, be the bad boy for the All-Star game. Cause that would be nice for him. At least you get two Phillies players to be in the All-Star game. Zach Wheeler and Councilwoman. Then you got Bad Boy Adam to be in the All Star game too. To be part of help out with the All Star game by being like the bad boy for like the National League. So that'd be kind of great. Considering like at least that's something right there. Considering at least that's a good thing. And Bobby Wright got another pitch coming for you. I'll take away for it. Swing and a miss, and that strike three. Allen Kim's out. Allen Kim, you overcome your first strikeout. Coming up next to bat the Phillies, we got Amanda Sosa go next to bat the Phillies. We got one big player on first base, two outs, top of the second. Here we go. Bobby Ray got a pitch coming for Amanda, go ahead for it. Ronnie Cut go to strike one, go one. Bobby Ray got another pitch for Amanda, go ahead for it. That ball's in the dirt, that's the ball's 1-1. And Bobby Ray got another pitch coming for Amanda, go ahead for it. Swing and a miss, and that strike two is 1-2. Since when we took off the home derby. I don't even know if Cubs was in that home derby. If he is, that'd be nice. But he said Swoon was took off the home run derby wins. And Bobby Ray got another pitch coming in for you on the grade for it. Ronnie's catching goes to roll 2-2. And Bobby Ray got another pitch coming in for you on the grade for it. And Amanda Sosa has for time out here. Amanda Sosa get right back in the bat by 6 more base room. And Bobby Ray got another pitch coming in for you on the grade for it. He swing at that one, that's a 5-0 to 2-2. And Bobby Ray got another pitch coming for you on the grade for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike three. The Amanda Sosa's out. The Amanda Sosa, you're 0-1 with your first strikeout. And you stranded Alabama first base. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So we still was going to the game, ladies and gentlemen. We went on to the bottom of the second, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Giants turn the bat. Let's see what the Giants need. We'll turn the bat at the bottom of the second. And the 3 Giant players need the bat at the bottom of the second be Mike Yellowinsky, Katie Smith, and the Honey Hooling. Oh, you said boom, the boom, boom, doom. Jeez, you gotta go right there, Star Wars. You gotta go right there. You gotta go right there. So this will be good. This will be up there towards the phone because yeah, if I was live on TikTok, sometimes we have to sort of like a picture on Monday, but I just pretty much a lot of people gonna see us. Smile for the first time, and I see the person in the background, that's my different wearing too. And yeah, so you wanna see like that's the picture of her smiling, and it's the first time you see her teeth and stuff, which y'all don't good judge on there because I'm New York. Why do we suck in San Francisco? I don't know why we do. Here we go, yo. So coming out the bat for the Giants, we have Mike Yellowinsky coming to bat for the Giants. No Giant players on base, 0 outs. Top bottom of the second, here we go. Tom Moore got a pitch coming for you, Mike. Get ready for it. Run that catch goes balls blue. Tom Moore got another pitch coming for you, Mike. Get ready for it. Run that catch goes to strike one is 1-1. And Tom Moore got another pitch coming for you, Mike. Get ready for it. Run that catch goes to ball 2 to 2-1. And Tom Moore got another pitch coming for you, Mike. Get ready for it. Run that catch goes to strike 2 is 2-2. And Tom Moore got another pitch coming for you, Mike. Get ready for it. Run that catch goes to ball 3 is 3-2 is a full count. And Tom Walker got the pitch going for you, Mike. Get ready for it. You swing it that one, that's a 5 balls to 3-2. And Tom Walker got the pitch going for you, Mike. Get ready for it. And Mike Whiskey, that's for Tom Mayo, Young Whiskey, Rabbi Six More Baseball. And Tom Walker got another pitch going for you, Mike. Get ready for it. You swing it that one, that's another 5 balls to 3-2. And Tom Walker got another pitch going for you, Mike. Get ready for it. You swing it that one, that's another 5 balls to 3-2. And Tom Walker got another pitch for you, Mike. Get ready for it. And that is ball 4. Mike Whiskey is walk who race to first base for the Giants. Way to go, Tom Walker. You walk your second bat of the game ahead of you, Mike Whiskey. So coming up next, the bat for the Giants, we have Casey Smith connects the bat for the Giants. We got one Giant player at first base, 0 outs, Bob in the second. Here we go. Tom Walker got a pitch connect with Casey. Ready for it. Around that catch goes the balls with him. He said, Walker, this is why we don't trust you. Yep, and I'm talking to put Tom Walker starter soon. And Tom Walker got another pitch connect for Casey. Ready for it. He swinging down, goes right into the stands, and that's a 5 balls 1-1. And Tom Walker got another pitch coming for you, Casey. Ready for it. He swinging that one, that's a 5 balls 1-2.
The bag that you had, did you have anything that can wash your face? Or just
Yeah, I'll show you. I'll show you
okay.
this. Yeah, I'm definitely used the little stuff they gave me. The Facebook thing first and the motion they gave me. Yeah. The game's done. When the game's in between breaks, I'm gonna go clean my face and do all that. So when I get the promotion back, I'm gonna do that real fast. try to be fast. Yeah, Tom Walker got another pitch coming for you. Casey, ready for it. And Casey really popped out to the second baseman around the Sox and Casey really down. Coming up next, the bat for the Giants, we got Hunter who league, and coming next, the bat for the Giants, we got one Giant player at first base, one out, 5 in the second. Here we go. Time will get a pitch count for you hunt league away for runner catch goes struggles on one. And time will get a pitch count for you hunt league away for it. Runner catch goes balls on one. So I got that everybody go around this question. I wouldn't have what's going on the screen, so yeah, you get for it. And time will get a pitch count for you hunt league away for it. Runner catch goes ball 2 to 2-1. And Tyler Walker got another pitch coming for you, and who league away for it. Dang. So it's gonna get there. He swung down and goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Hun Hoon Lee will advance to first base for the Giants. And Hun Hoon Lee singles on a ground ball to the right field, and Nick Castellanos and Mike Yellowinsky advance to third base. So the Giants have Hun Hoon Lee on first base, and Mike Yellowinsky on third base. Plays at the corner down. And Nick Castellanos messed that up. Yeah, you catch that. So coming up next, the bat for the Giants, we have Dominic Smith. Next to bat for the Giants, we have John plays on first base and third base. One out, Bob in the second. Here we go. Tom Walker got a pitch coming over Dominic away for it. He swing it down, goes right into the grass, and that's a single. But Dominic Smith will advance to first base for the Giants. Dominic Smith singles on a line drive to the left fielder, Aldo Kim, and Hun Hoon Lee advances to the second base. So the Giants have Dominic Smith on first base and Hun Hoon Lee on second base. But the Giants scored a run, so the score is the Phillies have 0 runs, the Giants have 1 run, and the Giants will get their first run scored in the bottom of the second, thanks to Mike Yellowinsky. That was 1-0 Giants. So coming up next to bat for the Giants, we have Patrick Bailey. Coming next to bat for the Giants, we have Patrick Bailey. Coming next to bat for the Giants, we got John plays on first base and second base. One out, bottom of the second. Here we go. Tyler Walker got a pitch coming by Patrick Bailey. And Patrick Bailey grounds into a double play. Yes, Patrick Bailey grounds into a double play to the second base and Ronald Sosa to the shortstop Trey Turner to the first base and Bryce Harper. Dominic Smith's out of second base and Patrick Bailey's out of first base. And that's 3 outs for the Giants. So the score, the Phillies have 0 runs, the Giants have 1 run. That's the end of the second inning, gentlemen. Moving on to the third inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat, let's do the piece, and then turn the bat at the top of the third. And that was 1-0 Giants. And the 3 Philly players at the top of the third be Raphael Mitchell, Johan Owens, and Trey Turner. And Raphael Mitchell is on strike line, Johan Owens is on strike line, and Trey Turner is over 1. Pause for face. I gotta pick a face up. Yeah, it was right, right? Right. And then back up, back away. So we have reference on from the back of the Phillies, no play pass away, 0, top to third, here we go. Bobby Reagan and Pittsburgh, Bobby running catch goes one move. Bobby Reagan and Pittsburgh, Bobby running catch goes straight with one. And Bobby Reagan and Pittsburgh, Bobby running catch goes one, 2-2-1. And Bobby Reagan and Pittsburgh, Bobby running one. And Bobby was throwing grounds out to the third base and Batcham, who threw to the first base and down the street in time. And Bobby was on his own, 2-1. Coming up next, the bat of the Phillies, you got Yoho Rose, and next to the bat of the Phillies, no Philly players on base, without top of the third, he will. Right wing of the pitch, Yoho, running catch goes one. So, right wing of the pitch, Yoho, running catch goes, shooting the power one. And right wing of the pitch, Yoho, running catch goes 1-2-1. And right wing of the pitch, Yoho, running catch goes 1-3-3-1. And right wing of the pitch, Yoho, running catch, swing away the strike to the 3-2 for Kim. If I win the first year, for the last ball for Yoho is ball to the first base for the Phillies. This is Yoho for the game. Coming next to the Phillies, you got Trey Turner. Next to the Phillies, you got one people first base. Without top the third, here we go. I think the pitch between Trey Running Catch goes 1-1. I think the pitch Trey Running Catch goes 1-2-2. I think the pitch Trey swing at the 5-1-2-1. I think the pitch Trey swing at the 5-1-2-2. I think the pitch Trey swing at the 5-1-2-2. And I think the pitch Trey Running Catch goes 1-3-2 in the game. We're going to push Trey Swing at 5-1-3-2. We're going to push Trey Swing at 5-1-2-3-2. We're going to push Trey Swing at right to the grass, and that's a single. And Trey Turner will base the first base for the field. And Trey Turner got another hit. Trey Turner got a hit, 1-for-2. And Trey Turner singles on the ground ball to the left field. Who was the Yoho was at second base. The Phillies had Trey Turner first base. Yoho was on second base. And take this is Yoho. This is Castle. This is Trey Turner's 23rd steal and 21st steal on second base. And this is Yoho 12th steal on 21st steal on third base. Coming next to the Phillies, you got Castle. Coming next to the Phillies, you got Philly players on first and second base. Top of the second, here we go. Top of the third, here we go. We're going to pitch. We got running because the single is 5-1. We're going to pitch. We got running because the ball 1-1. I'm going to pitch. We got swinging at the 5-1-2. And I'm going to pitch. We got swinging at the 5-1-2-1-2. I'm going to pitch. We got running because the ball 2-2. I'm going to pitch. We got swinging at that's right there. And Castro was out. And the Phillies got Trey Turner on second base and Yoho was on third base. And Castro will be out. Castro will be 0-2 with your first strikeout. And coming up next, the bat of the Phillies, we got 3-time MVP Bryce Harper next to the bat of the Phillies. We got Philly players on second base and third base. 2 hours, top of the third. Here we go. Harper Nation. Larry got a pitch country Bryce. Get ready for a running catch. Goes to ball for him. Larry going to pitch Bryce. Swing the mids at strike 1. Larry going to pitch Bryce. Swing the mids at strike 2 1 and 2. And Larry going to pitch Bryce. Running catch goes to ball 2 and 2. And Bobby Ray got another pitch for you, Bryce. Get ready for it. And Bryce Harper grounds out to the shortstop. Willie Davis to the first baseman. Down this minute in time. And Bryce Harper's out. Bryce Harper, you're over 2. Bryce Harper, you're over 2. And you got Trey Turner and Yoho was on base. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So it's going. The Phillies have 0 runs. The Giants have 1 run. We're moving on to the bottom of the third, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Giants turning the bat. Let's see what the Giants do. They're turning the bat at the bottom of the third, and it's still 1-0 Giants. And the 3 Giant players do the bat at the bottom of the third will be Julio Ramos, Rafael Davis, and Willie Davis. There's something wrong with Bryce Harper. Since coming for the injury, he can't hit for power. He can't hit for nothing. Something's wrong with Bryce Harper. That's what I'm going to say. Leave it at that. That's what I'm going to say. You got the window. Let's brush my teeth and use my stuff they gave me. The hydrant facial scrub thing, and then also the lotion too. In my face and stuff. Yeah, because I didn't put in my hand and stuff, but I put in my face, so. No, never. So don't use the same towel that you use in your face, using your body again. So if I use one of it for my face in the morning, I gotta use another face towel for like the body and stuff. So it'll be two different face towels, so it's not the same one. So one is used for the face, the other one is used for the body, so it's not the same one used over. So I have two different face towels, one for the body, one for the face. So and then after I did the hygiene for my face, the facial cream for my face, I use my face cloth right there, so I got the fan going on so it can air, so it can cool, so it can dry it off faster, so it can air out, so it can air it out, so that way it'll be all good to go. You talking about the Athletics are winning? Who are the Athletics playing anyway? They in Sacramento. Who they playing anyway? Wait, the Sacramento, the Athletics are at home or they're on the road? I don't even know. They playing the Braves? Are the Braves at home or they in Atlanta? So coming up the bat for the Giants, we have Julio Jones going to bat for the Giants. The Giants plays on leads. 0 outs, bottom of the third. Here we go. Tom Moore got a pitch in the way. Julio ain't going to run the catch goes the balls on home. And Tom Moore got another pitch in for you. Julio get ready for it. And Sacramento, jeez, but you know they went at home. Yeah, you know I'm just going for it. Run the catch goes strike one. And Tom Moore got another pitch for you. Julio get ready for it. And the place I was, the race stank. And Julio Jones grinds out to the second baseman. Montesosa threw to the first baseman, right up in time. And Julio Jones is out. Coming up next to bat for the Giants, we have Rafael Devers. Next to bat for the Giants. The Giants plays on base. 1 out, bottom of the third. Here we go. Tom Moore got a pitch connect by Devers. Get ready for it. Right now, catches go. That strike one is 0-1. Come on, Phillies. Need something here. And Tom Moore got another pitch connect by Devers. Get ready for it. Swinging the mids, and that strike 2 is 0-2. Tom Moore got another pitch by Devers. Get ready for it. And Rafael Devers asked for Tom Moore. You know, Rafael Devers get right in the back box to some more baseballs. Your face looks much cleaner, guys. Once I did the hydrant and stuff and spilled my face, it kind of made it much better. You know, I took the face out to kind of scrub it in because I used the stuff to put on there. So I used that to kind of scrub and get everything else to kind of help. And Tom Moore got another face coming up for you. Rafael Devers get ready for it. Swinging the miss and that strike 3 and Rafael Devers out. First strikeout for Tom Walker, 1K. So coming up next to bat for the Giants, we have Willie Davidson next to bat for the Giants. So Giants plays on base, 2 outs, bottom of the third. Here we go. Tom Moore got a pitch going to be Willie Gray for running catch go, strike 1. And Tom Moore got another pitch going to be Willie Gray for him. And Tom Moore got another pitch to be Willie Gray for him. And Willie Davis flies out to the center fielder, Johan Wilhelms. And Willie Davis is out. And that's 3 outs for the Giants. So score the Phillies have 0 runs. The Giants have 1 run. That's the end of the third, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the fourth inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the back. Let's see the Phillies and the turn the back, top of the third, top of the fourth. And the 3 Philly players, the back, top of the fourth, be Alec Rowe, Nick Castellanos, and Alec Kim. Alec Rowe got Walt, Nick Castellanos 0-1 with a strikeout. And Alec Kim is 0-1 with a strikeout. When you say stories, at least that was a 1-2-3 inning. How do you lead them straight on base? I don't even know. The Phillies be driving people runners in scoring position and all this damn minutes to be doing that type of stuff. It's just terrible. I get to my colors to put away today because I put in so I didn't get a chance to do it. So Thursday I get to do it. Thursday morning when I get up out the bed, I'm just gonna each stuff and then get ready for the appointment that's at 1 that I have to do this virtual and stuff and then try to go to Leeds and get them put away. Because I ain't got to go on Thursday, so at least that's a good thing. And I think, it's meant to go to my appointment because, I figured that would be good. Write it on the calendar, I have to write it down. Write it on there and then write it in the kitchen one, so just get you remember, so same time, stupid thing, same time, so. Alright, here we go, guys. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Alec Bohm in the bat for the Phillies, and the Phillies has on base, 0 outs, top of the board, here we go. Bobby Ray got a pitch coming up by Alec Rayborn. Ronnie's cousin, Bobby got a pitch coming up by Alec Rayborn. And Alec Bohm flies out to the right field of Mike Yamansky, and Alec Bohm is out. Alec Bohm, you 0 for 1. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Nick Castellanos next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 1 out, about the top of the fourth. Here we go. Nick does three. And Bobby Ray got a pitch going to Castellanos. The right boy. Ronnie Castellanos strike 1. And Bobby Ray got another pitch going to Castellanos. The right boy. Swinging that was a 5-0-2. And Bobby Ray got another pitch for Castellanos. The right boy. And Nick Castellanos asked for a timeout, y'all. Nick Castellanos got running back about 6 on baseball. And Bobby Roy got another pitch coming for Castellanos Rayborn. He swings that one, goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Nick Castellanos goes right into first base for the field. And Nick Castellanos got a hit. Nick Castellanos got a hit. He's 1 for 2, y'all. And Nick Castellanos singles on a fly ball to the right field and Mike Yamansky. As I'm talking about Nick Castellanos, he got a hit. Yeah, he did something. So coming up next to bat the Phillies, we got Otto Kemp next to bat the Phillies. We got 1 feedback on first base, 1 out, top of the board. Here we go. Bobby Ray got a pitch coming over out to the Rayborn. Ronnie's cousin goes to balls in the Otto Kemp get a hit, man. And Bobby Ray got another pitch coming over out to the Rayborn. Swing and a miss, and that strike 2 is a swing and a miss, and that strike 1 is a 1-1. And Bobby Ray got another pitch coming over out to the Rayborn. He's swinging that one, that's a 5 balls, 1 and 2. And Bobby Ray got another pitch coming back out to the Rayborn. Ronnie catches go to strike 3, and Otto Kemp is out. Otto Kemp, you 0 for 2 with your second strikeout. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Amanda Sosa next to bat for the Phillies. We got 1 feedback on first base, 2 outs, on top of the fourth. Here we go. Bobby Ray got a pitch coming over you. Armando Gurley for it. Ronnie catches goes to balls on him. Amanda Sosa get a hit, man. And Bobby Ray got another pitch coming over you. Armando Gurley for it. And Amanda Sosa grounds out to the shortstop with a brain went on. And Ron Sosa grounds out to the shortstop, Willie Davis, to the first baseman, Dominic Smith, and Ron Sosa's out. And Ron Sosa, you're 0 for 2 with your first strikeout, and you stranded Nick Castellanos on base. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score, the Phillies have 0 runs, the Giants have 1 run. And we went on to the bottom of the pool. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Giants turn to bat. Let's see the Giants do. They turn to bat at the bottom of the pool. And the three Giant players do the bat at the bottom of the pool be Matt Chapman, Mike Yudinski, and Casey Semin. Oh, the LA Dodgers lost? Dang. The champs lost. Damn. What is the champs lost? But the Phillies sucking in San Francisco. Like, damn. Like, every time we go to San Fran, we lose. Every time we go to San Fran, we lose. Every damn time we go to San Fran, take on the Giants, we lose every damn time. Jesus, man. I hope we don't do that when we go to San Diego. We don't the Padres if you out there beating us. In fact, that Pico Fern. That would be embarrassing right there. That's Friday, Saturday, Sunday too. Jeez. And then if that happens, that's gonna be embarrassing. And then you know. Alright, here we go, yo. Time over stuff, bitching. Damn. Alright, here we go. So coming at the bat for the Giants, we have Matt Chapman from the bat for the Giants. No Giants players on base, 0 outs, bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Tom Walker got a pitch, can every Chapman get ready for it. Runner catcher goes, the ball's around. Tom Walker got another pitch, can every Chapman get ready for it. Runner catcher goes, the strike 1-1. And Tom Walker got another pitch, can every Chapman get ready for it. Runner catcher goes, the strike 2 is 1-2. And Tom Walker got another pitch, can every Chapman get ready for it. And Matt Chapman asked for a timeout, yo. And Matt Chapman get right back to back to his 4 baseballs. The Dodgers lost yesterday 9-1, and then today 3-1. Damn, Dodgers lost 5 in a row. Hey, they suck. And Tom Walker got another pitch, can everybody Chapman go ready for it. You swing it that one, that's a 5 balls, 1-2. And Tom Walker got another pitch, can everybody Chapman go ready for it. Runner catcher goes the ball. Runner catcher goes the ball 2 is a 2-2. There's a good one. Go past it out there. That's cute. The color scheme right there. And Tom Walker got another pitch coming up for you. Chapman get ready for it. Runner catcher goes to strike 3 and Matt Chapman's out. Second strikeout for Tom Walker, 2 Ks. I was going to be getting to my face. I'm just trying to air it up because the air of the fan kind of geared up. So I'm hopefully back in the bag soon. So coming on, we got Tanner Banks running the open for us. Tanner. So coming up next to bat for the Giants, we have Mike Yudinski coming next to bat for the Giants. The Giants players on base, 1 out, bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Tom Walker got a pitch coming for you, Mike. Get ready for it. Runner catcher goes the ball blue. Tom Walker got another pitch for you, Mike. Get ready for it. Runner catcher goes the strike 1-1. And Tom Walker got another pitch coming for you, Mike. Get ready for it. Somebody get it. Oh! I would call Dave. And Mike Yudinski flies out to left fielder Albert Kim. And Mike Yudinski is out. What a catch by Albert Kim, yo. Yeah, they got good hand replay. That catch that Albert Kim did, that was good. I'm getting out the way. I ain't getting there. I'm going to get there. So coming up next, the bat for the Giants, we have Casey Smith coming next, the bat for the Giants. The Giants players on base, 2 outs, bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Tom Walker got a pitch coming up for Casey, get ready for it. Swinging the mids, that's strike number 1. Tom Walker got another pitch coming up for Casey, get ready for it. Right now, catcher goes the ball for the win. Tell you, that's why I tell you, Alakim's a better left fielder than Max Kepler. I'm sorry, Lord, that's saying something right there. And Tom Walker got another pitch coming up for Casey, get ready for it. Right now, catcher goes the ball 2-2-1. That's why I said Alakim needs to be an everyday left fielder because Kepler ain't in. Yeah. And Tom Walker got another pitch coming up for you, Casey, go ahead for it. You swing at that one that goes right into the sand. That's the foul ball to 2-2. Only reason why I'm saying that because if you compare Alakim and Max Kepler, who's a better left fielder? It's Alakim because he can catch stuff. Max Kepler, he be missing the day in baseball. So that's my comparison right there. And Tom Walker got another pitch coming up by Casey, go ahead for it. Right now, catcher goes the ball 3. It's a 3-2. It's a full count. Oh, and by the way, y'all forgot to say, Rafael Machon's calling a good game tonight, so I'm just going to say that too. Can't hit the device out of the barn, but he can definitely call a good game. And Tom Walker got another pitch coming in for you. Casey Gray, but swinging the mids, and that's strike 3. And Casey is out. Third strikeout for Tom Walker, 3 Ks. And that's 3 outs for the Giants. So the score is the Phillies have 0 runs, the Giants have 1 run. That's the end of the 4th, ladies and gentlemen. And moving on to the 5th inning, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Phillies turn the bat, let's see the Phillies, and they're going to turn the bat top of the 5th. The 3 Philly players, the red top of the baby, Rafael Michon, Johan Rose, and Trey Turner. Rafael Michon is over 1. Johan Rose is Walton, got stolen base, and Trey Turner is 1 for 2 with a stolen base. He said Walker's not pitching bad, but I still trust him. Yeah, even though Tom Walker's pitching good in this game, but I still wouldn't trust him at all to be in the start rotation period. Tom Walker can impress me and pitch good at any game he starts, but still not gonna trust him as overall because Tom Walker go out there and can pitch a good game, but I still wouldn't want to be in the starting lineup at all. I still wouldn't be a starting pitcher period because it's like I let him come out the pen because that's just my opinion. So, because he shouldn't be a star at all. That's just my opinion there. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Rafael Michon for the bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans away. 0 outs, top of the 5th. Here we go. Bobby Ray got a pitch coming over you. Rafael, go ready for it. Running catch goes strike 1. And Bobby Ray got another pitch. Rafael, running catch goes ball 1. And then Bobby Ray got another pitch. Rafael, go ready for it. Rafael Michon flies out to the center field. And Honolulu. Rafael Michon is out. Rafael Michon, you over 2. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Johan Rose, and that's the bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans are raised. 1 out, top of the 5th. Here we go. Bobby Ray got a pitch coming over you. Rojas, go ready for it. You swing that one to the 5-0-1. And Bobby Ray got another pitch coming over you. Rojas, go ready for it. Riders catching go to strike 2 is 0-2. And Bobby Boy got another pitch coming for Yohan's Playboard. And Yohan Rojas has spent time on Yohan has been driving the back since my baseballs. And Bobby Boy got another pitch coming for Yohan's Playboard. Riders catching goes, the balls 1-2. And Bobby Boy got another pitch coming for Yohan's Playboard. You swing at that one, that's a foul balls 1-2. Let's see. And Bobby Boy got another pitch for Yohan's Playboard. Yohan lines out to the second baseman, Case Smith. And Yohan is out. Yohan is you 0 for 1. So coming up next, the bat of the Phillies, we got Trey Turner next to the bat of the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 2 outs, about the top of the pen. Here we go. Bobby Ray got a pitch in there for you. Troy, get ready for it. You swing at that one, that's a 5-0-1. He said, why can't Rojas bunt you fast? That's true, he should have did a bunt thing. And Bobby Ray got another pitch in there for you. Troy, get ready for it. Swing at the miss, and that strike 2 is 0-2. And Bobby Ray got another pitch in there for you. Troy, get ready for it. And Trey Turner pops out to the first baseman, Dominic Smith, in foul territory. And Trey Turner's out. Trey Turner, you 0 for 3. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So it's going the Phillies have 0 runs. The Giants have 1 run. Then moving on to the bottom of the fifth, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Giants turn the bat. Let's see what the Giants do. They turn the bat at the bottom of the fifth. And the 3 Giant players do the bat at the bottom of the fifth be Hunter Hooley, Dominic Smith, and Patrick Bailey. Your right start with this game is more. Phillies can hit the right side of a barn. So come out the bat for the Giants. We have Hunt Hui for the bat for the Giants. The Giants plays away 0 outs, bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Pitching change for the Phillies. So Tom Williams down pitch of the day. Come to pitch for the Phillies. We Tanner Baines. The Tom Williams with 1 experience, 2 hits, 1 run, 1 run, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, 0 home runs, and a 3.55 ERA. So Tanner Baines got a pitch count over Hunt Hui, Ray Warren. And Hunt Hui is swinging over right in the grass. That's a single. And Hunt Hui will advance to first base for the Giants. Hunt Hui singles on the ground ball to the left fielder, Otto Kim. They got Kim to the left field. Coming up next to bat for the Giants, we have Dominic Smith connects to bat for the Giants. We got 1 Giant player on first base. 0 outs, bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Tanner Baines got a pitch going to be Dominic Ray for a running catch goes on blue. Tanner Baines got a pitch to Dominic running catch. Swinging that was a 5-0-1. And Tanner Baines got a pitch to Dominic swinging that's a 5-0-1-2. And Tanner Baines got another pitch coming up for Dominic Ray Boyd. And Dominic Smith lines out to the center fielder, Johan Rojas. And Dominic Smith is out. He said Walker kept us in the game with 1 run. Well, yeah, he did. I mean, better than nothing. So coming up next to bat for the Giants, we have Patrick Bailey go next to bat for the Giants. We got 1 Giant player on first base, 1 out, bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Tanner Baines got a pitch going to play Patrick Raybourn. Running catch another strike on 1. And Tanner Baines got another pitch going to play Patrick Raybourn. Swing and a miss, and that strike 2 is 0-2. Hope the both hit the list is up. Yeah, because if I both hit the list is up, that's going to be some. And Tanner Baines got another pitch going to play Patrick Raybourn. You swing it down when there's a 5-0-2. And the pitcher stepped on. And Tanner Baines got a pitch to Patrick Raybourn. Swing it to 5-0-2. And the pitch stepped on. And Tanner Baines got another pitch going to play Patrick Raybourn. Right that catch goes, the ball's 1-2. Yeah, because you need some food. At least for our both ends, so that way at least, that's something. And Tanner Baines got another pitch going to play Patrick Raybourn. He swings that one, goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Patrick Bailey will miss the first base for the Giants. And Patrick Bailey singles on a line drive to the center fielder, Johan Rojas. And Hunt Hui advanced second base. Thank you, Rojas. And the Giants have Patrick Bailey on first base and Hunt Hui on second base. Yeah. So coming up next, the bat for the Giants, we have Hilliard. Robles connects the bat for the Giants. We got Giants players on first base and second base. 1 out, bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Tanner Baines got a pitch going to go. Hilliard going forward. And Hilliard Robles flies out to the center fielder, Johan Rojas. And Hilliard Robles is out. But Hunt Hui advanced to third base. So the Giants have Patrick Bailey on first base and Hunt Hui on third base. Players in the corners down. So coming up next, the bat for the Giants, we have Rafael Nivers who next to bat for the Giants. We got Giants players on first base and third base. 2 outs, bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Johan Rojas, Tanner Baines got a pitch going to be Nivers great, but running catch goes strike with 1. Tanner Baines got a pitch for Nivers great forward. Running catch goes balls with 1. Oh, we got the battle of the Raphaels going on, y'all. The one is the catcher, the one is the hitter. Hey. Well, you expect that to happen, right? And Taylor May's got the pitch, gonna right there was great board. Runner catcher go to strike two to 1-2. And Taylor May's got that pitch, gonna board. You right there was great board. Swing and a miss, and that's strike three. And Raphael there was down. First strike up for Taylor May's 1K. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. That's 3 outs for the Giants. So the score is the Phillies have 0 runs, the Giants have 1 run. And that's the end of the fifth, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the sixth inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see what the Phillies are going to turn the bat top of the sixth. And the Philly players to the bat top of the sixth will be Kyle Swim with Bryce Harper, Alabama. Kyle Swim was over 2 with a strikeout. Bryce Harper was over 2 with Alabama was over 1 with a walk. Because our defense is doing something right. Just our offense is terrible. So the Phillies' defense is great, but the Phillies' offense is just bad. Okay. The Phillies had 3 of the top 6 ERAs in the National League extended range in there. And then extended range as well as I wanted to see him to trade another team. I read somewhere there was a report saying that the Dodgers are looking to get Ranger Suarez as the next person they're looking to get. The Dodgers are thinking about getting Ranger Suarez in the offseason. Oh my God! Like think about that. Picture Ranger Suarez in a Dodgers uniform, yo. If the Phillies don't bring him back. Oh, that and the Dodgers get Ranger. They got the best. They got the best hitter, the best pitcher of all time. Even though they got Shohei Ohtani who can hit and pitch, but they just have Ranger on that team. And just like that would be terrible. So coming out the bat for the Phillies, we got Kyle Swim in the bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 0 outs, top of the sixth. Here we go. And Robbie Ray got a pitch in the voice. So we get ready for it. And Kyle Swim got hit by a pitch and will advance to first base for the Bills. Bobby Ray, you gonna hit Kyle Swim with a pitch? You stupid for that one. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got 3-time MVP Bryce Harper next to bat for the Phillies. We got 1 player first base, 0 outs, top of 6. Here we go. Harper Nation. Harper Nation. Harper Nation. And Bryce Harper has spent time on you. Bryce Harper rubbing the rabbits to the baseball. And Robbie Ray got a pitch gonna be Bryce going for running catch goes ball below. And Robbie Ray got a pitch gonna be Bryce going for it. He's looking at that one at the 5 balls 1-1. And Robbie Ray got another pitch gonna be Bryce going for it. He's swinging that one at the 5 balls 1-2. What's up, Ranger Joe? Saying about the Phillies. Hey, welcome to the stream, Ranger Joe. You know you got the same name as Ranger Suarez. The first part name Ranger. Anybody name Ranger is always good. Cause you know I always say that. And Robbie Ray got another piece gonna play Bryce going for it. Running catch goes roll 2-2. You said happy to be here. Well, if you're a Phillies fan, you can subscribe to the channel because we do all Phillies games all season long. You got to finish up the first half of the season about this weekend. So you weren't here when the season started. So just coming in, but you know. And we're coming to the end of the first half of the season because the second half of the season don't start till July 18th. So yeah, you're gonna get to the All-Star break and all that stuff. So, but you come at the right time though. And Robbie Ray got another pitch made Bryce Gray, but Rodney Catcher goes ball 3-2 for kill. And Robbie Ray got another pitch made Bryce Gray, but Bryce Harper flies out to the right field, Mike Yastrzemski, and Bryce Harper's out. Bryce Harper, you're 0 for 3. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Alabama. Next to bat for the Phillies, we got 1-3 man first base, 1 out, top of 6, here we go. Robbie Ray got a pitch connected by Alex Ray for it. That ball's in the dirt, that's a ball's 1-0. And Robbie, the pitcher stepped on. And Robbie Ray got another pitch connected for Alex Ray for it. Rodney Catcher goes the ball 2-2 now. And the Giants catcher tried to throw a pitch over to his shortstop. They tried to take out Kyle Schwarber. He's taking off, and Kyle Schwarber is safe at second base. And this is Kyle Schwarber's ninth steal in the 2020 season on second base. Kyle Schwarber stole, y'all. Tell me Kyle Schwarber stole. Tell me run. Run, Kyle. Run with your big self. And Robbie making the pitch for Alex Ray for the elbow match for Tom Yo. The elbow get right back to back 6 more baseballs. That was about visit. Oh, the Yankees right there. Oh, yeah, we've been used to the 7 zone. Here we go with you guys. You gotta pull it out. And Robbie Ray got this pitch connect for you. Alex Ray for it. Rodney Catcher goes ball 3-3 now. Okay, starting to move on straight negative 5 lines. And Robbie Ray got this pitch connect for you. Alex Ray for it. Right. And that is ball 4. The other ball is ball to advance the first base for the Phillies. This is Alabama's second ball of the game. As Alabama's ball, Kyle Schwarber was caught stealing at third base by the catcher Patrick Bailey to the third baseman Matt Chapman, and Kyle Schwarber was out. Dang, Kyle Schwarber, you got to get caught stealing at third. Come on. Fine. So coming up next to bat the Phillies, we got Nick Castellanos next to bat the Phillies. We got 1 people in first base, 2 outs, top of 6, here we go. Nick does stay, and Robbie Ray got a pitch connect by Castellanos waiting for it. He swung it down with the foul to the zone 1. And Robbie Ray got a pitch connect by Castellanos waiting for it. He swung it down and goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Nick Castellanos will raise the first base for the Phillies. Nick Castellanos got a hit, yo. Nick Castellanos got another hit, yo. And Nick Castellanos is 2 for 3, yo. Nick Castellanos is 2 for 3, yo. And Nick Castellanos singles on the sharp line drive to the left fielder. Heroes. And Alabama at second base. And the Phillies have Nick Castellanos on first base. And Alabama on second base. This said that was Nick Castellanos 1,000 something. I forget, I didn't see that. So coming up next, the bat of the Phillies, we got Otto Kemp against the bat of the Phillies. We got Philly Fans on first base, second base. 2 outs. Top of 6, here we go. Robbie Ray got a piece of boy out to Ray, boy. Swinging that one goes right, swinging that one around the guys and rolls away to the wall. And Otto Kemp runs around first, stop a second. Otto Kemp got a W. Otto Kemp got a W. Otto Kemp got a hit. Otto Kemp is 1 for 3. And this is Otto Kemp's 6th double. This is Otto Kemp's 5th double on the 2020 season on second base. This is Otto Kemp's 5th double on the 2020 season on the ground ball on the this is Otto Kemp's 5th double on the 2021 season on the ground ball to left fielder Henry Williams and Nick Castellanos at third base. So the Phillies have Otto Kemp on second base and Nick Castellanos on third base. But the Phillies scored a run, so the Phillies got a the Phillies scored a run, so the Phillies have 1 run. The Giants have 1 run tied baseball game with German, and the Phillies will get their first run score in the top of the 6th next to Alabama. Game's tied up at 1. Alright, so we got Robert's go. So we had the Giants manager come up to the mound to talk to Robbie Ray. That ain't good. He's taking about the game. Pitching change for the Giants. What's up, big boy? Start to live for life. Have a good night to you too. At least the game's tied up, so now the game's not boring anymore. Probably scores. That makes a difference right now. That's a good thing. Alright, so this is the stuff on here. My eyes don't feel so crusty right here. So pitch change for the Giants. So Robbie Ray's done pitch for the night. Coming to pitch for the Giants will be Spencer Davis. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Armando Sosa. Next to bat the Phillies, we got Freddie Perez on second base and third base. 2 outs. Top of 6, here we go. Spencer got a pitch going to be Armando very boring. He's swinging down with the 5-0-1. And Spencer got another pitch coming in for Armando very boring. Spencer got another pitch coming from around the right board. He's swinging that one as a foul ball zone 2. And Spencer got another pitch coming from around the right board. He's swinging that one as another foul ball still 2. And Spencer got another pitch coming from around the right board. And Ronald Sosa flies out to the shortstop William Davis. And the Ronald Sosa's out. And Ronald Sosa, you're 0 for 3 with your first strikeout. And you strand Otto Kemp and Nick Castellanos on base. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score is the Phillies have 1 run, the Giants have 1 run, tie base for ladies and gentlemen. And moving on to the bottom of the 6th, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Giants turn to bat in the 6. The Giants can even turn to bat at the bottom of the 6. And the 3 Giant players to the bat at the bottom of the 6 being Willie Davis, Matt Chapman, and Mike Yellowitzki. And now right, there's new people on base. It's just a beating pattern. They get people on base, but we can't advance them. No, you can't advance them. Like the next city can't even get on base. Like, I just don't understand it. Don't understand it. I hope I can figure because I want to make sure that it's going to go up to your use the extra dries out. I'm going to air dry out, but I'm not going to bag it again because I'm going to make sure it's fully dry so that way you put it back in the bag, it's all good. Alright, yo, so pick change for the Phillies. So Taylor Vicks is done pitching for the night. Coming to pitch for the Phillies, he Max is on. So coming up the bat for the Giants, we have Willie Davis for the bat for the Giants. The Giants players are late, 0 outs, bottom of the 6 CBU. Max is on, got a pitch good for you, Willie, go 8 forward. Right now, catch a go to strike 1 0 1. And Max is on, got another pitch good for you, Willie, go 8 forward. Right now, catch a go to balls 1 1. And Max is on, got another pitch good for you, Willie, go 8 forward. And Max is on, got another pitch good for you, Willie, go 8 forward. And Willie Davis flies out sharply to the center field and Johan Rojas. And Willie Davis is out. So coming up next, the bat for the Giants, we have Matt Chapman next to bat for the Giants. The Giants players on base, 1 out, bottom of the 6 CBU. Max is on, got a pitch good for you, Chapman and Raybourn. And Matt Chapman grounds out to the pitcher. Max is on, giving the hand puts to the first base, and Bryce Harper steps to the first base back in time. And Matt Chapman's out. Our defense is good, but the offense stinks. That's the thing. So coming up next, the bat for the Giants, we have Mike Yellowitzki come next to bat for the Giants. The Giants plays on base, 2 outs, bottom of the 6 CBU. Max is on, got a pitch good for you, Mike, and Raybourn. Right now, catches goes to Rose Malone. And Max is on, got another pitch good for you, Mike, and Raybourn. Right now, catches goes to strike 1 to 1 1. And Max is on, got another pitch good for you, Mike, and Raybourn. He swung it down and goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Mike Yellowitzki will base the first base for the Giants. And Mike Yellowitzki singles on a soft run ground ball to the third baseman, Alabone. Alabone, come on, man. You know, he bunted that, you couldn't get that out. He bunted that, you supposed to get that. Ain't no fight. So coming up next, the bat for the Giants, we got Casey Smith coming next to the bat for the Giants. We got 1 Giant player on first base, 2 outs, bottom of the 6 CBU. Max is all got a piece of every Casey Gray for it. Runner catches goes and strike one's 0-1. And Max is all got a piece of every Casey Gray for it. Runner catches goes the balls on the 1. And Max is all got a piece of every Casey Gray for it. Ooh. And Casey Smith got hit by a pitch and will advance to first base for the Giants. So the Giants had Casey Smith on first base and Mike Edwards on second base. Dang it, Max is over. Seriously. You gotta hit Casey Smith with a pitch. Oh, now somebody's, what a man, who's Sheriff's name? If I talk to Sheriff's name, that's on him. Did he hit him? Did he hit Casey or did he not? The rest of he hit Casey with that baseball. Yeah, that's Zara hit Casey with a baseball. He did. He said Zara don't do that. Yeah, he did. And Max is all got another pitch, gonna be Casey Gray board. Next other pitch for Casey Runner catching another strike with the 1. Max is all got another pitch for you. Casey Runner catching another ball, with the 1. Max is all got another pitch for Casey swing, it goes over to the swing, that was a 5-1-2. And Max is all got another pitch for Casey Runner catching another strike 3. And Casey Smith is out. First strikeout for Max is all 1K. That's 3 outs for the Giants. So scores the Phillies had 1 run, the Giants had 1 run tie race with Lake German. That's the end of the 6th Lake German. Moving on to the 7th Lake German. It's the Phillies turn the back, let's see the base, and they will turn the back top of 7. And the 3 Philly players, the back top of 7 will be Rob Yamashon, your Holmes, and Trey Turner. Rob Yamashon's over 2. Your Holmes is 0 for 1 with a walk and a stolen base, and Trey Turner is 1 for 3 with a stolen base. We won the challenge, yeah, we did. Alright, so there we go. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we got Brad Pitt showing for the bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base, 0 outs, top of the 7. Here we go. And Spencer got a pitch good for Brad Pitt, ready for you swinging down with the 5 runners on 1. And Steven got a pitch, Spencer got a pitch good for Brad Pitt, swinging down with the 5 runners on 1. And Spencer got another pitch for Brad Pitt, running catch good, strike to 2. And Spencer got another pitch for Brad Pitt, ready for Brad Pitt showing grounds out to the shortstop, Willie Davis to the first base, and Dominic Smith in time. And Brad Pitt shows down. Brad Pitt showing you over 3. And we got a substitution, so Brandon Morris will pinch hit for Johan Morris. So coming next to the Phillies, you got Brandon Morris coming next to the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 1 out, top of the 7. Here we go. Spencer got a pinch hit for Morris. Get ready for a running catch. Go to strike was on 1. And Spencer got another pinch hit for Morris. Get ready for it. And so that was running base, and that's a single. And Brandon Morris will raise the first base for the Bills. And Brandon Morris singles on a 5-0 to 1 Peter Hero was a Brandon Morris will raise the second base. Brandon Morris will raise the second base on the Philly area by the 1 Peter Hero Ramos. And Brandon Morris got a hit, he's 1-1. So coming up next to bat the Phillies, we got Trey Turner next to bat the Phillies. We got one Philly player on second base. 1 out, top of the 7. Here we go. Spencer got a pitch to the Trey going forward. And Trey Turner grounds out to the pitcher. Spencer doing the puts to the first base and down the street in time. And Trey Turner's out. And Brandon Morris base at third base. Trey Turner 0 for 4. So coming up next to bat the Phillies, we got Kyle Swarber next to bat the Phillies. We got one Philly player on third base. 2 outs, top of the 7. Here we go. Spencer got a pitch to the Phillies. So we're ready for running catch goes. Strike was on 1. Kyle Swarber, you gotta get Brandon Morris home. Brandon Morris is 90 feet away from the home plate. And Spencer got another pitch to the Phillies. So we're get ready for it. Swinging the mids, and that strike 2 is 0-2. 90 feet away. And Spencer got another pitch for you. So we swing that one goes high. There you go. Wait a minute. That ball is going, gone. 2 runs, the home run for Kyle Swarber. And the Phillies are taking the lead. So it's going. The Phillies have 3 runs. The Giants have 1 run. And the Phillies will get a 2-run score in the top of the 7. Thanks to Brandon Marsh and Kyle Swarber's 2-run home run. This is Kyle Swarber's 28th home run for the 2020 season on a 5-ball to right field. And Kyle Swarber got another hit. He's 1 for 3, yo. Kyle Swarber went yard. We got a Swarber. We got a Swarber. We got a Swarber. Coming up next to bat the Phillies, we got Bryce Harper. Coming next to bat the Phillies, we got 3-time MVP Bryce Harper next to bat the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 2 outs, top of 7. Here we go. Harper Nation. Harper Nation. Harper Nation. And Spencer got a pitch to Bryce. Get ready for it. Running catch goes 1-1. Spencer got another pitch to Bryce. Get ready for it. Swinging the mids, and that strike goes 1-1. And Spencer got another pitch to Bryce. Get ready for it. Running catch goes the ball 2-1. And Spencer got another pitch to Bryce. Get ready for it. Running catch goes to strike 2 to 2-2. And Spencer got another pitch to Bryce. Get ready for it. And Bryce Harper grounds out to. And Weishaupt grounds out to the third base, and Matt Chapman will do it to the first baseman. Dominic Smith in time, and Weishaupt is out. Weishaupt, your Uncle 4. And that's 3 outs to the Phillies. So scores, the Phillies had 3 runs, the Giants had 1 run to move on to the bottom of the 7th, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Giants turn the bat, let's see the Giants can turn the bat at the bottom of the 7th. And the 3 Giant players to the bat at the bottom of the 7th beyond Hooley, Dominic Smith, and Patrick Bailey. The Phillies got 2 runs, and that's really good. Thanks to Kyle Silver, that 2-run blast to score in March and then himself. Yeah, we need that. We need that. Let's take that win. Take the lead, but you just walk out like that. And you knock that baseball to that water. Dead. That baseball went flying out to the other ball wrongly when it did the river. I gotta dress these kids for the movies. I gotta dress nice for her. And I gotta make sure my shirt's looking nice. The outfit's looking nice. And then I gotta make sure that we're keeping up for her. Because, you know, it's a big thing we're doing. So it's our first like date anniversary we're doing. Something nice we're doing. So we probably should take it to the point where it's crazy. And then for college, for the girl for the college, say I crush on me and shit, which is kind of like, yeah, kind of like you like that. You know, yeah. So, you know, there we go. And we got Matt Strawberry pitching for us. Yay, Strawberry. After the game's over, we'll take the clothes. But after the game's over, we'll try to finish recovering the song over onto the paper. And then I'm going to sleep, and then take it back and go to sleep, so at least I get that finished. Okay, so I guess you said we'll go to the bench, and now emotions in the bed, okay? Alright, here we go. So coming up the bat for the Giants, we have one who leads for the bat for the Giants. So Giants players on base, 0 outs, the bottom of the 7th, here we go. So pinch change for the Phillies, so Max is out on pitch for the night, for the pitch for the Phillies, we Matt Strong. And Brandon Motion makes the game as center fielder. So Matt Strong got a pitch for Young who leads, ready for it, runner catch go, the strike on zone 1. And Matt Strong got another pitch for Young who leads, ready for it, runner catch goes, rolls with the win. Just the back. It's gonna come again, pitch for the Giants. Oh, yeah. And Matt Strong got another pitch for Young who leads, ready for it. And Young who leads grounds out to the second baseman, and Ronald Sosa drew to the first baseman, right off in time to the catcher, Raphael Shows, and Young who leads is out. So coming up next, the bat for the Giants, we have The first substitution, Will Forward is going to pitch here for Dominic Smith for the San Francisco Giants. So coming up next to bat for the Giants, we have William Forward. Coming next to bat for the Giants, we have Wilmer Forrest. Coming next to bat for the Giants, the Giants plays on base. 1 out, 5 to 7. Here we go. Last round, got a pitch coming for you, Wilmer. Ready for it. Right now, Captain Good, the strike 1 is on 1. And last stroke, another pitch coming for you, Wilmer. Ready for it. You swing it that one, that's a foul ball zone 2. And Master and the pitch coming for you, Wilmer. Ready for it. Right now, Captain Good, the balls 1 and 2. At least the game was 3.5, so it's early in the day, so it's not late, so they done. Thank God for that one. And Master with another pitch coming for you, Wilmer. Ready for it. Swing in the wrist, and that's strike 3, and Wilmer pulls it down. First strikeout for Master, 1K. Yeah, because I want to take pictures of the outfit she's wearing. I want to actually take the picture right now, but like as soon as I get there, I might get the picture out of the way. So that way, at least I got it out the way. So and then before play. By the way, just a couple Wednesdays, and a couple Fridays. So coming next to bat for the Giants, we got Patrick Bailey. Next to bat for the Giants, the Giants plays on base. 2 outs, 5 to 7. Here we go. Master got a pitch for Patrick Gray for you. Swing it down with the 5 was on 1. And Master got a pitch for Patrick Gray for running catch. Got a strike 2 is on 2. Yeah, I just want to get a picture of it. Before the night, can I get a picture of you first? Yeah, so she said, yeah, then I come get a picture of you. I just want to get it real fast. And Master with another pitch coming for Patrick Gray for it. Swinging the wrist, and that's strike 3. And Patrick Bailey's out. Second strikeout for Master on 2 Ks. And that's 3 outs for the Giants. So the Phillies had 3 runs. The Giants had 1 run. That's the end of the 7th inning, gentlemen. Moving on to the 8th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see the Phillies can do to turn the bat to top of the 8th. The 3 Phillies players in the bat top of the 8th. We out of roll. Nick Castellanos out of kid. Out of roll was overrun with 2 walks and a run. Nick Castellanos 2 3 with a strikeout. And out of kid is 1 for 3 with a double. 2 strikeouts and an RBI. Get that one up in there because we have how we're gonna celebrate our beloved MCFE January 9th. So we're gonna figure out how we're gonna do stuff soon. And I'm gonna get plumbing to do it because we can't wait for all to do something so fast suck out, but hey, let's see. What's up, Chad? Do man? Oh yeah, you getting blocked for that? You getting blocked for that one? Good day, you. Good day. You getting blocked for that? So you don't do that. Ever come in my stream and do that ever again? Yeah, it's fucking people because if you really keep doing that, you don't be on the street. You can't come on the street doing that, saying the whole, I need something for that, and then you say the more Jackson shit over and over again. You're repeating the same shit. It's like it's getting old. It's getting old because, like, you ain't got, you come with a better line. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we got Adam Boone for the bat for the Phillies. No Philly first on base. 0 outs, top of the 8. Here we go. So pitch change for the Giants. So Spencer Lee was the pitcher that could have pitched for the Giants. Be Tristan Bay. So come up the bat. So Tristan Bay got a pitch can for you. Alex Gary for running because goes strike with 1. Tristan Bay got a pitch for you. Alex Gary for you. Swing that goes right into the grass. And that's a single. Adam Boone will base the first base for the Phillies. Adam Boone got another hit. Adam Boone got a hit. He's 1 for 2, yo. And Adam Boone singles on the short line drive to the pitcher, Tristan Bay. So Adam Boone gets up on base. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Nick Castellanos for next to bat for the Phillies. We got 1 free pair on first base, 0 outs, top of the 8. Here we go. Okay, that's up there, second. Alright, here we go. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Nick Castellanos next to bat for the Phillies. We got 1 free pair on first base, 0 outs, top of the 8. Here we go. Nick does it. Nick does it. Nick does it. And Tristan back got a pitch connect with Castellanos going for. He swung it down with a foul tip. That's 0-1. And Tristan back got a pitch connect with Castellanos going for it. He swung it down with a foul ball. 0-2. Oh, Daniel Roberts is going to come and pitch for us in the 9th. Hey. The pitchers about the 8th, I've been saying. And Tristan back got another pitch connect for you, Castellanos going for it. And Nick Castellanos asked for a timeout. You want Nick Castellanos to arrive the balance to the way zone. And Tristan back got another pitch connect with Castellanos going for you. Swing it out when there's another foul ball, still 1-2. And the woman caught that baseball. Everyone just catching baseballs in the stands today. And Tristan back got another pitch connect with Castellanos going for it. And Nick Castellanos flies out to the shortstop, Willie Davis. And Nick Castellanos is out. Nick Castellanos, you 2 for 4. People need to start using that whole Lamar Jackson kind of thing. Was thinking of getting Lamar Jackson. Stop saying everybody looks like Lamar Jackson. They did it to Blair too. Came in history and saying you can't use it for Lamar Jackson, and he's like he's popular, but Blair looks nothing like Lamar Jackson because Blair is like he's not even dark skinned too. So it was like kind of like he's saying the same joke over and over. It's like it's So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Alan Kemp. Next to bat for the Phillies, we got 1 free play on first base, 1 out, top of the 8. Here we go. Tristan Beck got a pitch coming for you out to the Green Boy. He's swinging as a 5-0-1. And Tristan Beck got another pitch coming for you out to the Green Boy. He's swinging down as a 5-0-2. Can't even see that movement and say where you can't even see it. Because so can't even see it. It's going there. And Tristan Beck got another pitch coming for you out to the Green Boy. The other came asked for a timeout. The other came arriving the back access to a base hole. And Tristan Beck got another pitch coming for you out to the Green Boy. The other came flies out sharply to the center field and hung home. The other kid is out. The other kid is 1 for 4. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Amanda Sosa next to bat for the Phillies. We got one female first base, 2 outs, top of the 8, here we go. Tristan back at the pitch gun for you on the grade board. Running catch guns rolls with him. And Tristan back at the pitch gun for you on the grade board. He's swinging down, goes right into the grass, and that's a single. Amanda Sosa will race the first base for the Phillies. Amanda Sosa got a hit, he's 1-for-4. And Amanda Sosa singles on a line drive to the right fielder, Mike Yaminsky. And Adam Boone at second base. So the Phillies had Amanda Sosa on first base and Adam Boone on second base. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Rafael Machon next to the bat for the Phillies. We got Philly Bears on first base and second base. 2 outs, top of the 8, here we go. Tristan back at the pitch gun for Rafael going forward. Running catch guns balls with him. And Tristan back at the pitch gun for Rafael going forward. Swing and a miss, and that strike one is 1-1. And Tristan back at the pitch gun for Rafael going forward. And Rafael was showing grounds out to the second baseman, Casey Smith, who threw it to the first base, and William Post is stuck in the first base back in time. And Rafael was showing his own. And Rafael was showing you over 4. Rafael was showing you over 4, and you straightened Amanda Sosa and Alabama base. That's 3 yards for the Phillies. So the score is the Phillies had 3 runs, the Giants had 1 run, and we go to the bottom of the 8th, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Giants turning the batters with the Giants and the turning back at the bottom of the 8th. The 3 Giants players at the bottom of the 8th will be Henry Williams, Rafael Davis, and William Davis. The phone gun said she put me in the story. It's like the rubbish is where I was the one who worked with her in her story, and then I worked with her in the story, and then she was going to transfer to another school, and then we broke up, and then she transferred to another school, and then I didn't want to stay at the same school that I was at because it wasn't really the same without her, so I transferred to the same school that she went to in a primary story. And every day once I transferred to the same school that they only transferred to. It was only the primary that I wasn't on yet. I transferred to the same school she went to try to get back with her. And then I got back with her in her primary story. And then I ended up taking her on a camping date in a primary story. And we kind of kissed at the campsite and everything before the big battle happened, before we had to fight the bad guys. Because I wasn't even to get her back, so in her story, so. Because I the breakup was kind of sad, and I gotta get along with her back in this day. And probably stay to get her back. We checked the school she's going to, try to put her back, and then take her out of a little camping trip day, and then it gets in everything. So kind of like it did good in a good way, because it did. Bang. So, points on Tuesdays. Mass Capital brings Murphy out of Cape Point, batting 6, playing Murphy. So, big change for the Phillies. So, Matt Strong's on pitch tonight for the pitch for the Phillies will be Daniel Roberts. To come up the bat for the Giants, we have Helio Williams for the bat for the Giants, and the Giants players on base. 0 outs, bottom 8, here we go. Daniel Roberts got a pitch gun for Helio going for his 3 that was a 5-0-1. And Daniel Roberts got another pitch gun for Helio going for it. Running catch goes to strike 2-0-2. And Daniel Roberts got another pitch gun for Helio. Running catch goes to balls 1-2. And Daniel Roberts got another pitch gun for Helio going for it. Running catch goes to ball 2-2-2. gonna be a good day for me. I can see my friends. So, and always, some good with the new series, Zoyo. Yeah, and then the girlfriend too. Yeah, that's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be just so nice and cute when it's where I'm walking past someone. Have a nails and have jewelry, it's gonna keep me. But you know, every time every time I look for just something and I get excited, I be everybody. I even get excited when she just dressed like she just basic and stuff and still cute too. I don't expect her to be dressed all the time. But dates, yeah, I want her to be adjusted. I want her to dress up when it comes to when we go on dates and stuff. But when we go to have a photo, I don't think I need her to be all dressed up like that. If we're going to like the photos like parties or something, then I want her to be dressing up like Christmas party. She got dressed nice, so we both got dressed nice for her. Like, so, you know, like the kind of parties and stuff, just make sure a little bit adjusted. And then when we go on our actual own dates, when it's outside the photos, that's when we can be a little bit more dressed up too. Because the second day, when obviously totally weird. The black shorts, the Mario shirt, and the Jordan's on. Obviously totally weird. She got to wear the short pin dress. And have put music and jewelry on and everything. Cause, you know. And I was able to pick out lipstick on too, since she found her damn freaking lipstick that I got her. She better use it. Cause that way I can kiss the damn lipstick right off her, so. Right there. Like, yeah, that would be one thing. And so with that, we'll go right into the, so there you go. I was gonna fix it, everybody here, really catch it, it's 5-1. There you go, I was gonna fix it, really catch it, straight 2-1-2. There you go, and there you go, I was gonna fix it, really catch it, 1-1-2. There you go, I was gonna fix it, really catch it, 1-2-2. Really catch it, 1-2-2. There you go, I was gonna fix it, really catch it, 1-3-3-2, the full count. And there you go, I was gonna fix it here, and so we have Money Grass. That's the single. Here goes to the first base for the Giants. Here goes the single on line drive to the left field of mascot with the color next to bat for the Giants. We have one field there was next to bat for the Giants. We got one drive for first base. 0 outs. Nomination from them. 0 outs in the face for you and there was running cut goes on blue. 0 outs in the face for you there was running cut goes strike one. And 0 outs in the face for you there was running cut goes ball 2-2-1. And 0 outs in the face for you there was ready for a swing the base and a strike 2-2-2. And there you are, I was gonna basically for you did was gonna be moving. Running catch goes of all 3s and 3 and 2 is a full count. We got little man about it's one of the bottom of the Phillies about to come in the ninth inning. About to come in the bottom of the ring, try to close it out, lead the closer. And then I was gonna piece in for you. There was Waywood, and right here there was Espataro. Right here there was right here there was his whole baseball. And next month, Jose Alvarado supposed to come back. Next month, Jose Alvarado supposed to come back. And then when Alvarado comes back, what the Phillies gonna do with him though? And then I was gonna piece for you. Right here, there was Waywood, and that is ball 4. And right field there was as well to base the first base for the Giants. Where to go, there you are, you walk your first bat of the game. It had to be right field there was. And Julio was at second base, so the Giants had right field there was on first base. And Julio was on second base. And they had a lot of it to come in. He said, okay, let's talk. They come into the room and talk to Dave Roberts. Like, oh. I won't move to sleep. Sleep in the game's probably over. Just sleep. She sleep and through the whole game. Sleep. Yeah, so coming up next to bat for the Giants, we have Julio Davis. Next to bat for the Giants, we got Giant players on first base, second base. 0 outs, about there. Here we go. There I was gonna pitch for you really going for it. Running catch those balls now. And then Rob was gonna pitch for you really going for it. He swung it down when there's a 5 balls on the 1. And Daniel Roberts got another pitch coming for you. And then for you Willie Grayboy. Run that catch goes roll 2 to 2-1. And Daniel Roberts got another pitch coming for you Willie Grayboy. Swing and a miss, and that's straight 2 to 2-2. Today's Friday night. It's me and it's love anniversary day. Oh my god, today's gonna be so exciting. Good to see my baby today. And then I was gonna pitch it for you really great for the balls and third. There's a ball 3, it's a 3 and 2, the full count. And then I was gonna pitch it for you really great boy. He swing it down, that's a 5 balls, a 3 and 2. And then Roberts got another pitch coming for you really great boy. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. Willie Davis zone. First strikeout for Daniel Roberts, 1K. You got all times of coming to the middle. Rob Thompson coming to the mound to talk to Daniel Roberts. That ain't good. He's taking about the game. Pitching change for the Phillies. So I guess Jordan Ray will have to get the next 2 outs. Just to finish up the bottom of the 8th. He has to finish the bottom of the 8th, I guess so. Just for that reason. Maybe he should close the sunroof on the top of his car. He should close the sunroof on his car. Maybe he did that. He wouldn't get all the soap in his car. Yeah, because if he close the sunroof, then you wouldn't get all that soap in your car. So. Always works hard to understand this baseball. She understands baseball. She don't understand basketball. She don't get it. She don't understand football because she don't understand like the rules for that one or the rules for the NBA because she don't understand like. So pitch change for the Phillies. So Daniel Roberts is the pitcher tonight. Come to pitch for the Phillies. We Jordan Radio. From the next at bat for the Giants, we have Matt Chapman. From the next at bat for the Giants, we have Giant players on first base, second base. 1 out. Bottom of the 8th. Here we go. Jordan Radio got a pitch for the Chapman. Great boy. Running catching goes. The strike goes on 1. And Jordan Radio got another pitch for you. For you, Chapman. Great boy. And Matt Chapman pops out to the second base and Ron Sosa on the infield fly room. And Matt Chapman's out. Coming up next to bat for the Giants. Coming up next to bat for the Giants, we have Mike Indominski. Next to bat for the Giants, we got Giant players on first base, second base, 2 rows, Bob Nick, Hill. Jordan Miranda got a pitch in for you, Mike, and wait for a runner catch goes the ball blue. And Jordan Miranda got a pitch for you, Mike, and wait for it. Runner catch goes the ball 2-2. And Jordan Miranda got another pitch for you, Mike, and wait for it. And Mike Indominski flies out to the center field of Brandon Morris, and Mike Indominski's out. And that's 3 outs for the Giants. So the score is the Phillies have 3 runs, the Giants have 1 run, and that's the end of the 8th league driven. And moving on to the 9th and final inning league driven. It's the Phillies turn the bag. Let's see what the Phillies can do. We'll turn the bag at the top of the 9th. And the 3 Philly players to at the top of the 9th will be Brandon Morris. Oh, dang it. That was so fast. So. It'll be Brandon Morris, Trey Turner, Castle. Brandon Morris is 1 for 1 with a run. Trey Turner is 1 for 4. And Castle is 1 for 3 with a run. 2 RBIs and a strikeout. I got Jaws going to bullpen. They said Jaws was not put his hair. So pitching change for the Giants. So Tristan Beck is on pitch for the Giants. Coming to pitch for the Giants. We Scott Alexander. So coming to bat for the Giants. Coming to bat for the Phillies. We got Brandon Morris coming to bat for the Phillies. No Phillies players on base. 0 outs. Top of the 9th. Here we go. Scott Alexander got a pitch. Coming to Morris. Get ready for Money Catch go straight to 1. And Scott Alexander got a pitch. Morris ready. Swinging the pop was on 2. Scott Alexander got a pitch. Morris ready for it. Swinging the miss. And that's strike 3. And Brandon Morris is out. Brandon Morris, you 1 for 2. So coming up next to bat the Phillies, we got Trey Turner next to bat the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 1 out, top of the 9th. Here we go. Scott Alexander got a pitch for Trey. And Trey Turner flies out. And okay. And And Trey turned the far zone to the left fielder. Trey turned the far zone to the center fielder. Hunter Lee. Trey turned zone. Trey turned is over 5. He's over 5. Coming up next to have the Phillies, we got Kyle Swoops. Next to have the Phillies, no Philly fans on base. 2 outs, top of the 9th. Here we go. Scott is in. Got the pitch there for you. Cut Swoop is away for you. Swing it down to 5 was on 1. And Scott is in. Got another pitch there for you. Swoop is away for it. Rodney catching up the balls for the 1. And Scott is in. Got another pitch for you. Swoop is away for it. You swing it down to 5 1 and 2. I mean, it takes a lot of to take it around. Take it for 1. Or just take a look, put it up, and so on. I don't know about the wood, so to stay hydrated. Don't cause my insulin, so the hydration causes my insulin, so I'm going to do that. So when I was dehydrated, the drinking soda does not help with dehydration, it just dehydrates you, don't hydrate you. And it's not going to pitch race, so we're going for a casserole, ice by the time I yell, casserole, going to the race room. It's got Zay on the pitch race, so we're going for it. Running catch goes roll 2, 2, 2. And Scott is there, the other pitch goes for you, so we're going for it. Running catch goes roll 3, the 3, 2, the full count. What's up? You and Ron go play it? You said go Phillies? Yeah. And Scott Alexander got another pitch coming for you, so we're going for it. You swing it down, that's a 5 balls of 3 and 2. And it's Phillies 24/7 all during the springtime. And Scott Alexander got another pitch coming for you, so we're going for it. Swing that one, it knocks off the top of the wall. Kyle Swope was on first, stab a second. Kyle Swope got a W. Kyle Swope got a W. Kyle Swope got another hit. Kyle Swope got another hit. Kyle Swope is 2 for 4, yo. And this is Kyle Swope's 13 double on the 2012 season on a sharp line drive to left fielder Julian Rose. Here it goes by itself. Strike it out again. Go strike it again. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got 3-time MVP Vice Server going to bat for the Phillies. We got 1 free player second base, 2 outs, top of the 9th. Here we go. Harvard Nation. Harvard Nation. Harvard Nation. And Scott Alexander got a pitch going to play Royce Gray for it. Running catching goes the balls with him. And Scott Alexander got a pitch going to play Royce Gray for it. Running catching goes the strike one is 1-1. And Scott Alexander got a pitch going to play Royce Gray for it. And swing it down when there's a 5 balls, 1 and 2. And Scott Alexander got a pitch going to play Royce Gray for it. That rolls in the dirt, that's a roll 2, the 2 and 2. And Scott Alexander got another pitch going to play Royce Gray for it. Rodney catch goes roll 3, the 3 and 2, the full count. And Scott Alexander got a pitch going to play Royce Gray for it. Rodney catch goes roll 3, the 3 and 2, the full count. Scott said the other pitch going to be Bryce Gray boy. He swung it out with the 5 over 3-2. It's going to say the other pitch going to be Bryce Gray boy. He swung it out with another 5 over 3-2. It's going to say the other pitch going to be Bryce Gray boy. That is ball 4. And Bryce Harper is wall to base the first base for the Phillies. This is Bryce Harper's first ball of the game. Finally, Bryce Harper got a base. Bryce Harper get a walk to get a base. Finally. Finally. So the Phillies have Bryce Harper on first base and Castro on second base. So we had the Giants manager come to the mound to talk to Scott Alexander. That ain't good. And he's taking him out of the game. 15 change for the Giants. That's good that Bryce got walked to get on base because Bryce Harper was terrible tonight. 0 for 4. Couldn't hit for shit. He used to get blocked or something, but he couldn't even get struck down. Now he finally gets a hit. He finally gets a walk. He finally gets walked. It took about 9 innings for that to happen. Star was there where you are. I wonder where you at. You said better game than yesterday. Yeah, the last night game was not good. They lost 3-1 last night. Jesus, that was bad. The Phillies only had 1 run. The Giants had 3 runs. So it was horrible last night. But tonight is way better because now it's the other foot now. We got the 3 runs and the Giants only got the 1 run. So that was kind of funny how that happened. Yeah, so same scores yesterday, same scores last night. Just that instead of the Giants winning with the 3 runs, it's the Phillies. So there you go. So that just tells you a whole lot of things. Yeah, Swover did help. He got on base, and then Bryce Harper probably got walked because Bryce Harper couldn't hit nothing on this whole entire game. 0 for 4. Probably got walked in the ninth inning. He got on base. So pitch change for the Giants. So Scott Alexander is then pitching tonight. Coming to pitch for the Giants be Ryan Walker. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Alec Boone. Next to bat for the Phillies, we got Philly Birds on first base, second base. 2 hours, top of the ninth. Here we go. Ryan Walker got a pitch in there for Alec Boone. And Alec Boone grounds out to the first baseman. Willow Boone is on the hand pitch to the pitcher. Ryan Walker stepped in the first base back in time. And Alec Boone is out. Alec Boone, you 1 for 3. Alec Boone, you 1 for 3, and you straight Bryce Harper and Castro on base. And that's 3 outs for the Giants. That's 3 outs for the Phillies. The score, the Phillies had 3 runs, the Giants had 1 run. And moving on to the bottom of the ninth, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Giants turn the back. So the Giants continue to turn the back at the bottom of the ninth. And the 3 Giant players to the back at the bottom of the ninth be Casey Smith, Young Hooley, and Wilmer Flores. Alec Boone got out on the first pitch. The first pitch. First pitch, and he makes it back, and Young. Yeah, and no, they got him on the first pitch to get them Alec Boone out. They got him out on the first pitch. Damn. The first pitch, though. I wasn't in the city. I wasn't in the city from the 3rd to the 4th to the 5th. I was there. It was nice in there. It was an Oval would never has no casino part in there. But they do have like an arcade for kids, but I never go in there because I never do. And we didn't even go swimming in the pool at the hotel we stayed at. We didn't even do that. We didn't even go no. We didn't even do that. So that just kind of like, we bought the swimsuits for what? And we didn't use them. I hope I did not do bad tonight. Well, they didn't do bad tonight. They didn't. So that's a good thing. But Star Wars, did you see Cosgrove hit that home run in that one inning? Did you see that? Did you hear me say that? He did hit that home run. Because I got the 3 runs anyway. Because, Cosgrove hit that 2-run home run. So, you must have been in the street when I said that one. So, Jordan Rams come back out. So, coming up the bat for the Giants, we have Casey Smith in the bat for the Giants. The Giants plays on legs, 0 outs, top bottom of the ninth. Here we go. Jordan Rams got a pitch over Casey Rayburn. Randall Kessler struggles on 1. But you saw? Okay. And Jordan Rams got another pitch over Casey Rayburn. And Jordan Rams got another pitch for Casey Rayburn. He swings that and goes away into it was all the way to the wall. Casey Smith runs around first, stop a second. Casey Smith got a double on. And this is Casey Smith's 5th double in the 21 season on a short line drive to the left field of Max Cameron. So coming up next to bat for the Giants, we have Hunt Who Lee next to bat for the Giants. We got 1 John playing second base, 0 outs, top bottom of the ninth. Here we go. And Jordan Rams got a pitch coming for you, Hunt Who Lee, ready for it. Randall Kessler goes the struggles on 1. And Jordan Rams got another pitch coming for you, Hunt Who Lee, ready for it. Randall Kessler goes the balls 1-1. Said gentlemen, please don't sell us. Oh, damn. And Jordan Rams got another pitch coming for you, Hunt Who Lee, ready for it. Randall Kessler goes the ball 2-1. And Jordan Rams got another pitch coming for you, Hunt Who Lee, ready for it. He swings it down and goes right into the stands, and that's a 5 balls and 2-2. And Jordan Rams got another pitch coming for you, Hunt Who Lee, ready for it. And Hunt Who Lee pops out to the third base to Alley Road. And Hunt Who Lee is out. Over these 2 outs, we got ball game. The 2 outs, we got ball game. So coming up next to bat for the Giants, we have Wilmer Forrest, and next to bat for the Giants, we have 1 John playing second base, 1 out, top bottom of the ninth. Here we go. Jordan Rams got a pitch coming for you, Wilmer, ready for it. Randall Kessler goes ball blue. And Jordan Rams got another pitch for you, Wilmer, ready for it. And Wilmer Forrest asks for timeout, y'all. Wilmer Forrest, go over the regular system of baseball. Wilmer Forrest will change the baseball bat. That's what they would say. Wilmer. And Jordan Rams got another pitch coming for you, Wilmer, go ready for it. Damn. Right, they want that to happen. Swinging game was one single race, not a single. Will Forrest will race the first base for the Giants. Will Forrest singles on the one drive to the center field of Brady Morris. In case to the base of third base, the Giants had Will Forrest on first base. In case to on second base, on third base. Base of course now. So substitution. So Brett Wilson will pitch in for Will Forrest. So coming up next to bat for the Giants, we have Patrick Bailey connects to bat for the Giants. So we got Giants players on first base and third base. 1 out. Top of the ninth, here we go. And Jordan Miller got a pitch connect with Patrick to wait for it. No. Ay. The heck? What the? WTF? WTF, Phillies. WTF. We had this game right here. We were 2 outs away from winning this game. You swing there goes high, you go waving in the ball's going. Grand slam for 3-run home run for Patrick Bailey, and the Giants have won the game. So the score is the Phillies have 3 runs, the Giants have 4 runs, and the Giants got a 3-run score. And the bottom of the night is a walk-it-off home run by Casey Smith, Red Wesley, and Patrick Bailey's 3-run home run. This is Patrick Bailey's second home run in the 21st season on the 5-ball to center field, the right field. And that's the ball game. Final score, walk-it-off home run. Final score is 4-3. Giants win. And the Giants take game 2 from the Phillies at home. Series up 2-0. Phillies down 0-2. And yeah, what a terrible way to end it off. I walk it off. They walk it off with a home run. A walk-off home run. So I wouldn't take the lead and win the damn game. We had the game right there. They woke it off. I'm pissed. Not only the gentlemen themselves and the outfielders couldn't catch anything either. So, they caused that and messed up. The final score was 43 Phillies lose. So the Phillies will advance to 53-39 in the season. The Giants will advance to 51-42 in the season. The Phillies will get the 39 rolls. The Giants will get the 51 win. And yeah, it's not a good day for the Phillies. You almost could have won this game, but Jordan Miranda had the Sellers in the 9th inning. They had the Sellers in the bottom of the 9th, but I can't believe you got to do that. That's the Sellers right there. And then the outfielders couldn't catch the damn ball, so that made it 10 times worse. So that's for I think. So shout out to Stars Now come to the stream. Shout out to King Jaden come to the stream. Shout out to everybody else who came to the stream. So guys, I will be streaming the Phillies at the San Francisco Giants for game number 3 of round number 2 of the 3-game series. Later on today at 3:35 p.m. Later on today at 3:35 p.m. Let's see the Phillies they try to take the last game of the series before they got to go over the San Francisco. For the Phillies got to go over to San Francisco. Got to go over to San Diego on Friday to take on the Padres take on the San Diego Padres on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday over there in South California where the Padres are at. So, and here are the pitching matchups for later on today's game, yo. So we got Jesus Zara going up against old man Justin Verlander. Yeah, so we got Jesus Zara going up against the oldest man in MLB that should not be pitching anymore, Mr. Justin Verlander. So Jesus Zara is 75 in the season with 115 strikeouts and a 4.40 ERA. And old man Justin Verlander is over 6. Over 6 on the season with 60 strikeouts and a 4.84 ERA. So we already know that Justin Verlander ain't bad. It's terrible. So we should be able to hit Justin Verlander this afternoon at 3:05 p.m. because the dude can't get a win at all. So he's terrible. So the Phillies team should wake up and make Justin Verlander and watch Justin Verlander around a little bit because the man is so old he shouldn't be in the league anyway. Because you can't pitch with no guys number one. And he's off and I messed with the game later on today at 3:05 p.m. because I'll be back home from the place to be able to cover that game. So yeah, that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night. And I will see you guys later on today at 3:45 p.m. for the final game of this 3-game series against the Giants, y'all. Let's see if let's see if Hayes don't mess the game up first. He pitches bad, then it's just like everything's gonna be way worse. Yeah, so we gotta go now, guys. Good night, everybody.